So I did come to EXP for agent attraction. I was already a top producing agent. I knew how to do a transaction. I'm assuming you can't forget how to do a transaction, right? It's like riding the bike. But I didn't want to be 67 and doing an open house.
Yeah.
I started losing my patience with my clients that were buying RVs the day of closing, and then we couldn't close because their income to debt ratio went up. And there I was working for them for 60 days and not getting paid. And then I started really voicing my opinion. And I was like, before I ruin my own reputation, because I'm losing my patience, right? Let's have a solution to this problem, right? Because I knew that I'm not going to have the same enthusiasm and the same patience and the same work, not ethic, because the work ethic will always be the same, but the same excitement towards work than I had in my 20s or my 30s, right? So with that being said, when I came to EXP, I knew I wanted to do agent attraction. I wanted to do agent attraction for multiple reasons. I wanted to have a solid source of income that comes in on the 20th of every month. And then I also wanted to have a source of income that is not tied to my production. So what if I get sick? What if I get pregnant? What if I hit burnout? What if I want to go to Europe for 2 months? What if I just want to spend some time with my family and take a breather? Right? Can I do that? I was not able to do that as an agent in real estate because I was on the production roller coaster and I needed to get off of that. So that was my solution. And then my next solution was stocks, right? I wanted to have a retirement plan. So I was planning on bringing 40 agents a year. I was never planning to icon, but I was planning to icon my own way. And the way I plan to icon is what happens when you bring an agent? You get stocks and you get revenue share, right? So you get $400 worth of stocks when they close their first deal. Well, if you bring 40 of them times 400, how much is that?
Yeah.
That's my icon. So if you ask me, I iconed every year. I just don't have a piece of paper to prove it, but I have the stocks in my account because every time I bring an agent, they close their first deal, I get $400. There's my icon in the end of the year, right? So I did it for 2
years. You didn't have to travel. And you didn't have to do all the requirements that come with it.
Exactly. It's just another way of iconing, right? So I strongly recommend learn the company, everything they have to offer, use every benefit that the company has to offer, because when you use it, it's easy to sell a product that you're using yourself.
Yeah.
Right? So when you know everything that the company has to offer, from production to agent attraction to the icon program to the revenues programs to you name it, right? The how many different teams we can have, the husband and wife, the standard team, the domestic team, the mega icon team, all of those, then you can sell the product. Okay. Now, when you practice it and when you use everything that this company has to offer, I guarantee you, and even though I can't say guarantee, but I guarantee you with every hair on my body, right, that you will win. Your life will change. EXP has changed my life. So with that being said, when your life will change, when you put all of these things in practice and you start seeing that income and you start seeing that retirement and you start seeing that freedom that it provides, you won't be able to shut up about it. You will tell everybody, you will go on the closest mountaintop and yell it for everybody that would listen. I have 2 requirements for agent attraction. You want to guess what those 2 requirements are, John?
2 requirements for agent attraction? I was thinking, you had me thinking about the customer journey, and I was like, because, the customer journey, you're becoming a promoter, but you got to be an advocate before you can be a promoter. And by definition, an advocate is somebody that gives a testimonial and a review. Well, you can't give a testimonial and a review unless you've used the company and know what the company provides. So I was still connecting the dots on everything that you were saying because of understanding the customer journey. Like, you're never going to be a promoter if you're not an advocate.
You're not going to be an advocate. You have to show the life that this company provided to you, because people are going to want to have the life. The life that EXP provides is the byproduct. Or I should say, when they see your life, EXP is just the byproduct, right? They want the life. They're signing up for the life that the company is going to provide. But if that company just happens to be EXP, right? But the 2 things that are my requirements to have an agent partner at EXP, I'm going to make it super easy for you. Number 1, have a license. Number 2, have a pulse.
Yeah.
If they have these 2 things, I would love to partner with them at EXP. But with all joke aside, you can actually be more strategic on who you want to partner with and then have a control over your income, right? So when I joined the company, I wanted to have the agent who is between 2 million and 4 to 6 million in production, ideally between 2 to 6 million. If you ask me why, here are the reasons why. At 2 million, they're almost cappers. That means they know how to do transactions. They know how to contact their broker. They know how to fill out their addendums. I don't have to hold their hands through the process. They're not going to blow up my phone every 2 hours and, oh my gosh, someone emailed me, what do I say, right? They know what to do. They also got a taste for money, so they want more of that, right? And if we can get, if they are already at that 6 million production, right, I can get them to icon like this. So my ideal agent is between 2 to 6 million in production. Okay, now the question is, who is your ideal agent? Who do you want to partner with? Also, my ideal agent happened to be me at that time. Because when I joined EXP, I was a $7 to $9 million producer, which for me, with Michigan pricing, was about 40 transactions in average a year. Okay, so it was easy for me to talk to that ideal agent partner because I was it. I knew their pain, I knew what they're doing, I knew what they needed, I knew who they are. So it's very easy to have a conversation with someone who's just like you. So I would say your ideal agent, your what I like to call your low-hanging fruit, the lowest hanging fruit is an agent who's just like you. What is that caliber of agent? Write it down.